state against a school, a private school with a...
Greeley, good evening. I knew that there would be many responses tonight about the special election and many important points would be covered. So instead, I want to spend my time focusing on a potential path forward. In recent KFK interviews, the blame placed on residents aside, the burden of the COP debt was acknowledged, and the question many are asking is, if the bonds don't move forward, what do we do now? While there are options such as refinancing the COPs to a longer term, changing the form of the project, renegotiating terms that are more favorable, or perhaps even selling the land with the pre-development plans and the work that's already been completed to another developer or investors, allowing the private sector to take on the risk while Greeley receives the sale tax revenue without having to cover the debt service, both to address our current situation and the ongoing question of how we will bolster sales tax with or without the project. I want to bring us back to an initiative proposed by Councilmember Butler a month ago to explore the possibility of allowing marijuana sales in Greeley. I spent some time reviewing the data myself because it seems like one option that could help us address our financial situation and ongoing future revenue. Medical marijuana was legalized in Colorado in 2000, recreational in 2012, and retail sales began in 2014. Since then, Colorado has generated more than $3 billion in marijuana tax revenue, about $255 million in 2024 alone. Cities were allowed to decide whether to permit dispensaries, and Greeley chose not to, reflecting our historical prohibition roots. But just like during Prohibition, choosing not to sell something locally that is legal elsewhere does not mean people are not using it. It simply means that the revenue goes somewhere else. In our case, that place is often Garden City. Even before recreational legalization, Garden City was generating roughly 1/3 of its entire municipal budget from marijuana tax revenue. It has only increased with recreational sales, and as a result, Garden City is able to offer free tree trimming to all residents, matching grants for property improvements, business storefront upgrades, and other municipal improvements. Many communities are funding things we need, such as street repairs, capital improvements, and public safety through this revenue. Looking at comparable municipalities, a city the size of Greeley could realistically generate between $1 and $3 million annually through marijuana sales tax revenue. That does not include the licensing fees for our new businesses and the city's share of state distributions. For those concerned about the risk to our community, research shows that while marijuana use did increase somewhat initially statewide after legalization, whether a city had dispensaries does not appear to affect local use rates, and studies generally show minimal to no impact on overall crime rates. Meanwhile, many surrounding communities still prohibit sales. This means Greeley could capture regional demand from many communities, which would also give the opportunity to drive more retail sales overall from those who visit for dispensaries and stay to dine, shop, and enjoy our entertainment. This could be something to add to our downtown to bring people into our city.
Time has expired.
Can I read 2 more sentences? Okay. This conversation is not about whether individuals personally support marijuana use. It's about whether Greeley wants to capture revenue from something residents Greeley or that people are already using and purchasing elsewhere. And as you consider how to responsibly address the financial obligations before us, I hope this is one you guys will seriously consider.
Thank you, Tiffany.